Welcome to Liberto Madeira show. Here we are in Boulevard St. Lawrence here in Montreal in the heart of my land. And we're at the shop, we're at Frame Quatre Superieur. And I wanted to do this post today because for a few years now, Andrew has been coming to our shop, and really it's so special to have him come over here and just play for us. And sometimes, even while there's clients coming in, choosing how they're going to frame, and Andrew comes here and quietly plays in the background and supplies us with real music. And I'd like to welcome Andrew to our show. And Andrew, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you come here? Or where you come from? What's your story here in my land?
That's a long story.
It is.
I think our story, it started when I lived in the Mileland maybe 5, 6 years ago, and I wanted to frame something. And I don't know why you were being nice to me. I don't get it. Like, most people think I'm an asshole, but you were being nice to me. And so you even said, I'm going to give you a nice kind of discount and give you a
Really,
good
I
deal
said that.
on the frame. And then you asked if I made music or played art or something. I told you I dabbled a little bit, played a bit of piano. At that point, I wasn't playing so regularly. I was playing other instruments a little bit more. And you were like, hey, play the piano that you had right next to me. And we start playing a little bit. And hey, you kept being nice. You kept saying I should come back and keep playing. So I did. I wasn't so good back then because I wasn't doing it so much. I played a little bit when I was younger. But then after a few years, the life had its coming and going. So a few different chapters went by. But I kind of, took some space and I came back. And then it started to feel a little bit more serious. I felt like I was doing a bit more of a real performance. You gave me trouble if I didn't play long enough.
Exactly, yes.
But always really like pushing me to keep coming and really getting into it. And that's been really cool. It's been part of me kind of doing that a bit more, finding a few other places to play as well. And also in the Dépanneur Cafe in the neighborhood as well.
In my land area, we
Yeah.
have to.
So even though I don't live in the Mileland anymore, there's definitely this sort of like force of gravity that pulls me here. And there's
Andrew, you said before our interview here, you said you originally lived in Ontario, somewhere in Toronto, some.
Well, that's a complete lie, actually. My parents are from around there.
Okay, your parents are
I was
okay.
born in the Netherlands. I lived there for 8 years, and then I moved to Brussels.
Okay.
Lived there for 10 years, and I came here for my studies, and also because I have this strange sort of documentation situation where I was never really a resident there. So this is the only country I actually have.
So we accepted you, Canada accepted you, Montreal accepted you here, right?
Yeah, this was the place for me to be. Even though I tried to fight against it, I tried to leave a couple times, but it was just like a place that was for me to live in, and now it's been 10 years.
Nice.
And I'm getting used to being here. There's a lot of beautiful things. Mileland definitely is a little microcosm of its whole own universe.
It reminds you a little bit of back home in Brussels because of the city,
it's
communities.
I think the way that it's like there's something mixed where it's not just one place. And that's something that you have together where it kind of like different worlds can collide together. And gets you like a very local social culture that you can move between different spaces and you meet people organically, and everyone's kind of there's a lot of people trying to do things and not just trying to make money and to have a nice like condo or house somewhere. There's people doing things in their life for other reasons. And
I think first had the first impressions of you when you started coming around, that you were basically like a free spirit kind of a guy. Like you were pretty easygoing, very friendly, and I kind of like that about you coming here and just doing that, playing that music and just like really chilled out kind of, and it reflects a lot in the music that you play too, because the music that Andrew plays is pretty much really, it's all like out of the spur of the moment, always improvised. Depends how you feel. You can't
Yeah,
control that.
sometimes you get dragged into the wrong place, but I try my
But
best.
it's like that. I mean, it's that's what it is. Look, I hope we continue having your music over here, and as long as we have the piano is always tuned, and the door is always open for to have these really nice moments. And I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna let you play a little bit of the music so we can kind of end this podcast. And here again, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and share. And I'm gonna just leave you off today. Today is peace and love, and from me, Jesus is King. Thank you. See you on the next post.